Breaking news. Something major is happening in Los Angeles, and Chargers fans everywhere need to hear this. The storm isn't coming. It's already here. And what's unfolding inside the Chargers organization could shake the entire future of this team. Now, to the full story. Chargers fans, hold on tight. There's a thunderstorm rolling through LA, and it's not just in the sky, it's inside the locker room. A wave of chaos is building, and it's heading straight for Bolts Nation. What you're about to hear could change the way you see this team forever. Our trusted head coach, Jim Harbaugh, is now at the center of serious legal trouble, and this isn't about playbooks or game plans. These accusations go way back to his college days at Michigan, and now they're following him right into the NFL spotlight. But wait, that's not all. Our franchise quarterback is under pressure like never before. Experts and insiders are questioning his leadership, his performances, even his future with the team. And just when we thought we were building a championship roster, things are starting to come apart. Before we dig into all the latest updates, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a single Chargers update. Bolts Nation, we ride together through every high and every low. And trust me, this storm is just getting started. Now, let's get back to it. There's a draft pick situation quietly brewing behind the scenes, and it's about to explode. Front office decisions are raising serious questions. Mistakes may have been made, and soon, someone could pay the price for choices that might derail our entire rebuild. How deep does this go? Deeper than you think. The future of the Los Angeles Chargers is hanging in the balance, and what happens next could define the next decade of football in LA. Chargers fans, this one's tough. We've dreamed of a new era, a stronger culture, a leader who could guide this team to greatness. But now, the very foundation of that dream is shaking, and the cracks are only getting deeper. Our head coach, Jim Harbaugh, isn't just facing questions about football decisions. He's now wrapped up in a legal storm that could change everything. These aren't small accusations. This isn't about play calls or timeouts. This is about allegations that he ignored serious warning signs about someone working directly under him. It's hard to process. How do we believe in the vision when the man leading it is being accused of looking the other way while disturbing behavior happened right beneath him? But that's just the beginning. Because just when you think things can't get more intense, the spotlight suddenly swings to Justin Herbert, our quarterback, our leader, the face of the franchise. After a season where he threw over 3,000 yards, racked up 23 touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions, you'd think the league would finally show him the respect he's earned. He was calm, sharp, almost robotic in precision. But the latest AFC West quarterback rankings just dropped, and guess what? Justin Herbert is not ranked number 1. That title still belongs to Patrick Mahomes. It stings. It hurts because we know what Herbert brings. His talent is undeniable. His leadership is growing. And now, under Harbaugh's system, he was supposed to finally take over this division. But once again, he's been placed second. Not because he lacks skill, but because championship rings still decide the conversation. And until we win, we stay in the shadows. Now combine all of that. The legal storm around our head coach, the lack of recognition for our quarterback, and the rising pressure inside the building. And what do you get? A franchise at a crossroads. To make things worse, a lawsuit filed against the University of Michigan just went public. And in that lawsuit, Jim Harbaugh is named directly. It accuses him of allowing a staff member, Matt Weiss, to continue working even after he allegedly accessed private computer accounts, some of which belonged to female athletes. That lawsuit claims Harbaugh knew in 2022 what was going on and let Weiss stay on during a national playoff game. This isn't just news, it's a gut punch. Because if true, it's not just a mistake, it's a betrayal of trust. The same man who now leads our Chargers, the one preaching honesty, discipline, and responsibility, is being accused of ignoring clear red flags. And while Harbaugh denies knowing anything before the game, the court system doesn't run on words, it runs on evidence. How are we supposed to build a winning culture when this kind of shadow follows the man in charge? Chargers fans? How are we supposed to feel right now? Chargers fans, we need to talk. There's a fire burning under this team, and while most of the league is still asleep on us, we know the truth. Justin Herbert isn't chasing greatness, he's already living it. For years, he's carried the weight of a shaky organization on his back. No elite defense, no consistent run game, yet every season he shows up and delivers. Precision, power, poise, that's Herbert. And now they want to rank him second in the division? Let's be real. The only reason Herbert hasn't passed Mahomes yet is because the team around him hasn't held up its end. But don't get it twisted. The gap is closing. And fast. The latest quarterback rankings dropped. Mahomes at number 1, Herbert at number 2, Geno Smith at number 3, Bo Nix at number 4. Let that sink in. Herbert, the guy who dominated with over 3,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, and only 3 picks, is still being overlooked. They call him second best. Second best? After everything he's done with so little help, it's more than disrespect. It's a complete denial of reality. But if that's got you fired up, wait until you hear what just happened with our rookie wide receiver. Remember the name Brendan Rice, son of the legendary Jerry Rice. He fell to us in the 7th round, and Bolts fans everywhere thought we'd landed a steal. The size, the hands, the bloodline. He looked like a player built to shine in powder blue. But now, the signs are troubling. When our offensive coordinator Greg Roman recently talked about the wide receiver depth chart, he mentioned several names, practice squad guys, roster bubble guys. And somehow, Brendan Rice's name never came up. Not once, not a hint, not a comment, just silence. And in the NFL, silence speaks volumes. Has the coaching staff already moved on? Is Rice falling out of favor before he even gets a real shot? This isn't just about one player. It's about how we develop talent. Or worse, how we sometimes fail to. When you draft a name like Brendan Rice, you don't treat him like a camp body. You groom him. You test him. You give him chances, but right now, it feels like he's already being pushed aside. And that should concern every single Chargers fan who's counting on this rebuild to be different from the last. The truth is, big names don't guarantee big results, and if the team isn't careful, they might let another potential star slip through the cracks. Brendan Rice was supposed to be the hidden gem in our draft class, the one who snuck under everyone's radar, except ours. But now, he's almost vanished from the picture entirely. Across the entire season, he played just 3 offensive snaps. 3. That's barely enough to break a sweat, let alone prove yourself as an NFL wideout. Even during a time when the Chargers were running out of options at receiver, rotating backups and calling up players from the practice squad, Rice was left waiting, not on the sideline, but in the shadows. And the message from the coaching staff, loud and clear, they don't trust him enough to give him a shot. Sure, Darius Davis was also missing from the OC's latest breakdown, but Davis has carved out a role on special teams as our return man. Brendan Rice? He's a wide receiver. That's why we drafted him. That's what we expected. And now, he's being treated like an afterthought. But this isn't just about Rice. This is about something bigger, something deeper inside the Chargers front office. Because Rice wasn't the only late-round receiver from the 2024 draft. Cornelius Johnson, another 7th-round pick, gone before the season even started. Cut, forgotten, just like that. 2 wide receivers, 2 7th-round picks, and now, it looks like 2 failures. What does that say about our scouting process? What does that say about how this team evaluates young talent? Chargers fans, this is the part that hurts the most. We didn't just take a shot on a famous last name, we believed in potential. And now, that potential is slipping through our fingers. Brendan Rice, the son of the greatest wide receiver to ever play the game, might not even make it to the regular season in a Chargers jersey. He's heading into training camp not to earn a roster spot, but just to stay on the practice squad. That's how far he's fallen in the eyes of this coaching staff. And while fans argue over quarterback rankings or question the media's view of Justin Herbert, the truth is, these draft decisions may be hurting us more than anyone realizes, because it's not just about talent, it's about development, it's about trust, and right now, it looks like our coaching staff is losing both. So here we are. Our head coach is tangled in legal trouble. Our star quarterback is still fighting for national respect. And our rookies? They're barely clinging to a spot on the roster. This is life as a Chargers fan, full of challenges, full of frustration, but also full of fire. Because no matter what hits us, we keep believing, we keep hoping, and maybe, just maybe, we'll rise from all this stronger than ever.